Like Floyd spends money like it's a tap. Like he's
Mhm.
got a tap, just like unlimited amount of money. And money as much money as he's made in his career, which he's probably made as much, if not more money than any boxer ever. Like there's all these lawsuits. It's like he hasn't been paying things, and he owes money on this and owes money on that. And it's like, and then he's got to come out of retirement.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah.
That's tough.
He have it, but he really don't. He really don't have that spark like how he was when he was poor, like in it. You know, like him going back and like fighting and stuff like that. I think that shit fucked him up.
Whatever could happen if the guy gets beat up by Manny Pacquiao, right? It creates a tough situation. I feel like that was the bigger story. But is Floyd broke? What a stupid question. Are you a stupid person? Of course he's broke. He's a boxer.
What happens when two boxing legends consider stepping back into the ring years after one of the most talked about fights in history? The conversation instantly explodes across the combat sports world. During a lively discussion, Joe Rogan brought up the possibility of a rematch between Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Manny Pacquiao while speaking with rising boxing star Gervonta Davis. The topic immediately sparked a bold and honest reaction from Davis. Tank didn't hold back as he explained how many modern super fights feel different from those of the past. According to him, the focus today often seems less about pushing the sport forward and more about the massive paydays attached to legendary names. Davis argued that fans sometimes get caught up in nostalgia, while promoters recognize the financial power of bringing famous champions back together. His comments raised an important question echoing across boxing circles. Are these comeback fights truly about legacy, or are they simply the biggest money moves the sport can make?
The industry world is just like it's trash, bro. It's a whole bunch of stuff.
In the middle of the discussion, Joe Rogan shifted the focus toward the incredible physical discipline of Floyd Mayweather Jr., highlighting something that continues to impress fans and fighters alike. Rogan pointed out that even after officially stepping away from professional competition, Mayweather still moves with the sharpness and confidence of an elite athlete. He praised the legendary boxer for staying active, maintaining strict training habits, and protecting his body the way few retired fighters ever managed to do. According to Rogan, Mayweather's speed, reflexes, and conditioning remain shockingly intact. While many champions slow down after retirement, Mayweather continues to look fast, disciplined, and physically prepared. Rogan emphasized that this level of dedication reflects the mindset that helped Mayweather dominate boxing for years and remain one of the sport's most talked about figures.
In his body, and also that mindset of what he learned when he was incarcerated.
One of the biggest reasons Floyd Mayweather Jr. continues to look sharp long after retirement comes down to a level of discipline that very few fighters ever maintain. While many athletes relax once their careers slow down, Mayweather reportedly refuses to let unhealthy habits take control of his lifestyle. He stays away from things that could damage his conditioning and instead sticks to a strict routine focused on training, recovery, and physical maintenance. That relentless discipline helps him preserve the same qualities that defined his legendary career: speed, stamina, and lightning-quick reflexes. Even without the pressure of championship fights, Mayweather keeps pushing himself to stay in elite shape. It's this mindset that allows him to remain competitive in exhibitions and still move with the sharpness that made him one of boxing's most dominant champions.
Discipline is everything. Discipline, never knowing you're never going back to that. Don't buy anything stupid. Don't be dumb with your money. Don't be dumb with your body. Take care of yourself. Never get out of shape. Always keep your conditioning up. So when you go into camp, you're not struggling to get back in shape again. You're already in shape. Now you're just working on your skills and honing everything to razor sharp.
During the debate, Max Kellerman also weighed in with an interesting perspective about Floyd Mayweather Jr. Kellerman explained that even after years away from serious competition, Mayweather still flashes the same elite defensive instincts and hand speed that once dominated the sport. According to him, the legendary boxer's ability to slip punches, control distance, and stay composed under pressure hasn't completely faded. Because of that, Kellerman believes a potential showdown with Manny Pacquiao could still generate real excitement for fans. He argued that when two icons with such historic rivalry share the ring again, the moment alone could electrify the boxing world and create another unforgettable chapter.
I think I would have always favored Mayweather to win the fight.
The point is that because it happened after its expiration date, we will never have the actual answer. You and I might agree, Mayweather was too long, too good a boxer, naturally bigger guy and better defense. But we will never actually know the answer to that question because we never got to see it 5 years earlier. Now, Shady makes the point, Malik, that this is not like Crawford-Canelo, and it's not. Right. But it's also not exactly like Jake Paul and Mike Tyson.
It's nowhere near
right?
Stuff.
So what is it? What are we? Because Netflix doesn't seem to care if this is more of kind of a carnival or an exhibition, or it's like the greatest, biggest fight in the world. What they're looking for are eyeballs, right? Where does this fall? Mayweather and Pacquiao on the most legitimate Crawford-Canelo side of the spectrum, or the kind of sideshow Jake Paul, Mike Tyson side?
As the discussion heated up, Gervonta Davis didn't hesitate to give his honest opinion about the rumored clash between Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Manny Pacquiao. Davis suggested that while the matchup would certainly grab headlines around the world, the driving force behind it appears to be financial opportunity rather than pure competition. From his perspective, legendary names carry enormous market value, and promoters understand how powerful nostalgia can be when it comes to selling fights. Tank explained that fans are naturally drawn to the idea of seeing iconic champions share the ring again, but in reality, the massive pay-per-view potential makes the fight especially attractive for business reasons. In his view, the spotlight around the proposed bout is fueled largely by the promise of another enormous payday.
You need the money. I'm telling you.
Yeah. Does he have a chance to win, though?
Top rank ain't playing like that, and they ain't playing like that. So you gonna see, they ain't playing like that.
As the debate continued, Chel Sonnen stepped in with a different perspective, arguing that the criticism surrounding the potential bout is often misplaced. According to Sonnen, people forget a simple truth about professional sports: every athlete ultimately works to earn a living. From his point of view, expecting fighters to ignore massive financial opportunities doesn't make sense. He explained that for legends like Floyd Mayweather Jr., boxing has never been just a hobby. It has always been his profession and primary source of income. Sonnen emphasized that if fans are willing to watch and promoters are willing to pay, then stepping into the ring is simply part of the job. In his view, Mayweather continuing to fight isn't something to criticize, but rather a natural extension of a career built inside the boxing ring.
Why do you get up every day and go to work? Why are you going to your job next week? Why will you be at your job the week after that? Because you need the money. What's wrong with that? And why are we attempting to tease Floyd? Is Floyd? Yes, he's broke. Of course he's broke. He's a boxer. That they say he can't read. That's not to tease him. They say that he can't read. His best friend at the time said that he can't read, and he never denied it. I don't tease him for it. He was a guy who grew up in a boxing gym, right? It's one of these things. You know what you know. You know what you were taught. Teach him about contracts, and then teach him about saving, and then teach him about investments. Who would have taught him these things? Of course he's broke. He's a gambling addict. He's got baby mamas all over the... What do you mean is he broke? Of course he's broke.
Meanwhile, Manny Pacquiao offered a completely different perspective on the situation, focusing less on money and more on inspiration. Pacquiao explained that stepping back into the ring is not only about competition, but also about sending a powerful message to the next generation of fighters. According to him, a victory at this stage of his career would prove that determination, discipline, and relentless ambition can carry an athlete far beyond expectations. He believes younger boxers entering the professional ranks today need examples of resilience and dedication. Pacquiao emphasized that if he succeeds again on a big stage, it could motivate rising fighters to push harder, stay focused on their craft, and believe that greatness is possible through hard work and unwavering commitment.
A very good inspiration for the young kids. Not only to all the boxers, but also to the people who have dreams. Even though I'm 46, if you're still dreaming in your life, you can make it.
Few things resonate more deeply than watching someone defy the odds and triumph. For many fans, and especially for Filipinos, Manny Pacquiao embodies hope, pride, and the possibility of rising above it all.
Wrapping up the heated debate, analysts agree that a rematch between Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Manny Pacquiao wouldn't truly tarnish either fighter's legacy. Both men have already cemented their place in boxing history with decades of elite performances, historic victories, and iconic moments. While a second fight might shift public perception slightly depending on the outcome, their legendary status remains intact. Experts also note that financial motivations, streaming platforms, and global audience demand play major roles in making such fights happen. At the end of the day, Mayweather and Pacquiao are professionals doing what they've always done: compete and earn. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want more insider boxing analysis, smash that like button, share this video with your friends, and subscribe to stay updated on all the biggest fight news.